If I tell you that I am...
drone off, I'll call the police to get you removed.
Why would you do that? You've caused this.
I didn't tell you to land it.
Right, so hello everybody. Today we're here at this one, just round this corner here. We've got Rushton Hall Resort, Restaurant and Hotel. So everybody, I've got drone assist up here, and as you can see, Rushton Hall, no reds, no yellows. We're all good to take off. So I've just got the drone in the air quickly. I just want to see how far away this building is. Are these rooms as well for the hotel?
Yeah, they're like little Airbnbs.
Ah, is it much more expensive than the hotel? Yeah, it's a lot more.
A lot more.
Yeah. Do you get a car parking spot, or do you have to park down there?
You can park normally in these little bays here.
Yeah.
That's about it.
Yeah.
So,
What's the price difference?
for these?
Yeah. Do you know this? How much?
£1,000.
£1,000. That's average, is it? Do they change all the time?
They can do. You have to go online for deals really.
Yeah. Interesting. Thank you.
Okay, you staying here?
More or less. More or less.
Okay.
All right then. Let's go find this gorgeous building then. I did just put the drone up for a second. I'm not sure whether I'm going to include it or not, because I just wanted to see how far the building is, and oh my goodness, it is amazing. Is it a new electric charge point, is it?
Say again, mate.
Is it a new electric charge point?
Yeah.
I thought I could smell the paint. I was wondering what you guys were painting.
Smells lovely, doesn't it?
Oh, I don't mind the smell. No, I don't mind it. No. Is it by this place, or is it like another company that put it there?
By this place.
Yeah. And is it? Do you tap to use it? Your phone?
I think so. You should be on the end of that. I ain't used it, mate. I don't know what to do.
Hey.
I think you tap your credit card to pay on it.
Yeah, and there's just one of them here, is there? Yeah. How do you get many people come here to take photographs of this one?
Yeah.
And it's no problem, is it?
I'm just not filming nudie stuff and that.
Well.
If you are, you got involved
The
with
news camps around the back. Are you okay to do that?
Oh,
Can I just ask you a question, Pity? Sorry, don't interrupt you.
That's right.
I've got a drone in my bag, and I'm just going to take some images of this building here. Is there anywhere that you'd prefer if I took off
You
from?
best go and have a word with reception or management, because I've got no authority to give permission to do that. You know what I mean? Obviously, it's private.
If you could just point me an area that you'd be comfortable with me taking off from, I'll keep out your hair.
I can't say that you can or you can't. Cause I'm not, if you speak to reception,
Yeah.
ask management to come down,
Yeah.
and then they can say yes or no.
All
So
right,
obviously, I've got no authority to give you permission. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So if you speak to somebody, mate, then they've got the authority to say.
It's a lovely building, isn't
Yeah,
it?
it's a nice building. Yeah.
Okay, unreal.
Absolutely lovely building.
All right,
Yeah,
so
like
which way?
See that door there?
The gate.
The arch door there.
Yeah.
From the front there.
Oh, on the front. Yeah,
On the
yeah.
front, that's reception. Turn right. Reception's up there. Mate.
Thank you very much. Cheers, mate.
Hello there.
Hello, mate. How are you?
You okay?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
Thank you so much.
Yeah, I just need to speak to the guest management, I think it is.
Guest management?
Yeah.
What is it about?
I'm just going to take some pictures of the building, and someone just said better to let.
You'll have to ask them before you take. What are you taking it for? Do you know?
Just for myself, just want to take some pictures.
Just ask Lara if
Yeah.
somebody can take some pictures. Yeah.
Found the owners there. Let me see where I can get on now.
Do you not get air conditioning in there, no?
No, building. The man you need to speak to. Sir.
Hello.
You alright?
Yes. Should we stand outside? It's getting hot in here. How are you?
I'm alright, thank you.
Yeah. How long have you worked here?
Me, 15 years.
Wow. It's a beautiful building, isn't it?
Yeah, it's lovely.
So that's better, isn't it? So the building is too beautiful. I need to film it today. I've brought a drone with me
You can't film and drill. We've got people in bedrooms, and unless you're part of an event like an exclusive event,
Yeah.
You couldn't film unless you booked it with us, and we can do it at a certain time of day when people aren't in the bedrooms.
I wasn't seeking permission when I asked the gent over there. I was just kind of just seeing if any spots I might be able to take off and seeing if you guys are going to have a problem with it or not.
Yeah, I mean, we can't. We have had, when drones were sort of became a thing, we did have a couple of guests
Yeah,
that
flying
were here,
drones here.
and they wanted to take pictures of, because we're stopping at this beautiful hotel, we want some big pictures, and we ended up, because there were people up on the spa sunbathing, and you've got people in bedrooms at the back that then were sort of saying, there's a drone, there's a drone.
Yeah.
We've got phone calls galore coming down there, so we don't do that.
So when if I take the drone off, yeah,
Sorry?
and if I take the drone off, and I make sure that, what's beeping? Oh, something must have turned on in my bag. Like a drone controller. So the drone, I'm gonna have to take it off. I've travelled quite far to come here, and I can make sure I don't film any of the guests and the windows.
No, you don't understand. I'm telling you, you can't take pictures with a drone.
Yeah.
If you want to, by all means, come and call us.
Yeah. So if I call you now,
Sorry?
if I call you now and I get through to the right person today,
Yes.
I'll be able to fly it today. Is that all right?
No. You would have to come when guests are leave. So guest checkout's 11 o'clock.
Yeah. I'm not going to be able to work with that unless there's a.
Well, I'm sorry, but this is
there a wedding?
private land.
Do you do
and so
weddings here?
We do.
Is there one on today? Is there anything that I'm going to interrupt if I do put the drone
No,
over?
there's not.
Because I can make sure I've been up there.
No. You don't understand.
I know, but I've been up there and I've seen the guests. I will make sure I don't film them.
No, this is private land, and you can't do it because we will end up with somebody complaining, or we could do. If you wanted to do it, you could arrange it with us, and then we can make sure that guests are aware. I'm actually running a function at the moment. We've got a big function going on, which I'm in charge of. So I can't stand and argue with you about it.
No, we're not arguing. People
I'm
could
telling you-
complain about anything though.
Look,
So
I'm telling you, we can control it. If you don't put a
Yeah.
drone up, we won't get a complaint. Full stop.
I'm going to have to put the drone up.
You're
so
not.
that's the-
No, you can't.
So
You can't do
if,
it.
let's say I just took off over in the
No,
grass there.
I say you're not listening.
No, I am listening. I'm just not
I'm
going to
telling
obey
you,
your command.
I'm telling you that
I
you
know.
can't set a drone off
But
here.
if I
you're
tell
gonna
you
set
that
a
I
drone
am-
off, I'll call the police to get you removed.
Why would you do that?
Because I'm telling you that we will accommodate what you would like to do if you phone it and book it with us.
I don't believe that.
But I don't care whether you believe it. At the end of the day, that's what I'm telling you I'll do.
So-
I'm a man of my word, and I will
Yeah,
do
so
that.
I'd rather
But
you didn't
you'll
call the
need to-
police because it's going to waste their time. You see, I'm not going to be
Look,
breaking any law or.
Look, I don't care whether it's wasting their time or not. I'm telling you that this is private land and you can't put a drone up.
So
Okay?
So if
No, that is it. You can do it
Yeah, do you wanna
if you arrange it
move
with
over here
us.
from the guests?
If you arrange it with us,
Yeah.
that'll be fine, and we'll work out a time when we can work it out with you.
Yeah.
But you can't turn up and then set a drone up.
It's
It
not.
is a- it
it's
is
not going to
not-
work with me. I'm sorry.
No, well, it's illegal. It's illegal if you do that on
What law?
private land.
What law is that? I've not
Well,
seen
look,
that
I'm
law.
not arguing with you. I'm running an event.
Yeah. So is there anyone
Okay.
else you want me to speak to? Because I'm going to take off, and I don't want you guys to waste the police time.
Right. Okay. Come here.
Yeah. It's too beautiful, mate. I can't not.
Ash. Where's Dave? Hello, Dave. Can I have you at reception, please? I'm telling you, can't.
No, it's not.
Let's say it's
No,
drone.
you can't set your drone up here, sir.
Why not?
You're not, because this is private property and you're not allowed to set it up. We've got people in bedrooms.
I understand.
Yeah, you're not setting
Do
it
you
up here.
I don't film people in bedrooms.
No, you're not.
It might be something you do. It might be something you
You're
do.
not putting your drone
That's
up
the
in here
point is,
anyway.
People
so-
think that you might be, and we'll end up getting a
I know,
complaint. So
but-
that's
yeah.
what I'm saying.
I took it up
don't
earlier
have
with this
time.
lady around, and it was
I
fine.
don't-
No,
Well,
nobody
no.
can do drones on here. Nobody, not you, nobody else can.
I've done it once. I've already took it off.
You're not flying the drone.
That's the answer, and I've told you, if you ring and arrange it with us, that may be a different matter.
Yeah, I'm not.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm not going to do that.
But you're not flying it today.
It is
anyway.
going to go off. If you want to follow me to I'll go to the end of the track, yeah. And if you want to watch what I'm taking pictures of, make sure
You're
I'm
not taking
filming.
no pictures of it. You're not flying the drone today. I'm sorry.
But who's going to stop me?
We are.
Well, the police will stop you if you insist on doing it, and that's it. Because we'll get them in, and they will stop you. And
No, I think you shouldn't call the police. I'm not going to be here long. They
No,
probably
no.
won't. They probably.
Phone the police. Just phone the police.
They probably
get
won't
actually
even
on
be
phone
here.
this
Just phone the police. And we've got somebody that won't leave the premises. Don't harass them. All right.
You've not asked me to leave once, mate.
Yeah, well, I'm asking you now to leave. I'm
Well,
just saying
because
to you...
you're trying to use the police for a civil matter, I'm not going to abide by what you say.
Yeah, but...
Yeah?
Well, leave the premises. I'm telling you now to leave the premises.
The police, yeah,
I'm
are
telling
not...
you to leave the premises.
The police...
Okay, look, we'll get...
I can stand here all day, mate,
But
so you
you're
let me
not,
finish
you're
what I'm
leaving,
saying.
You're leaving the premises.
The police are not going to remove anybody from this premises.
But we are. We're going to tell you to leave.
That is well within your right to.
Okay, then.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you very much.
But I am taking the drone off, 1,000%. Yeah.
You're not taking pictures of it.
No, I am taking pictures of this building here. Okay.
You're not.
No, I am. I don't understand what you don't understand about my words coming out of my mouth. I am taking pictures of this building here with my
But
drone.
no, you're not going to stay inside.
No, I'll walk out.
This is private
but
land.
I'm going to
and
take
you
off
can't
and
do it.
fly over to the building. I'll go over the trees and I'm going to snap my shots like that. Is that all right?
No, I'm telling you, you can do that, but you need to arrange it with us and have a bit of common decency. I'm telling you that I will accommodate you. However, you need to have.
I hear you, but I've travelled quite far to come here.
Well, I didn't ask you to come here
I know,
and tell you you're not coming. I
know
don't know
that.
how far you've come.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter to me. The point is, if you want to do it, arrange it with us. And we'll organise it, okay?
I'm not
and
gonna
that
do
won't be an
that.
issue. Well, in that case, you need to leave the premises.
Yeah, well, I am leaving, but when I take the drone off at the end, I don't
No,
think...
you're not taking the drone off, you're
I
going
think
to
this is
leave.
a bluff. I think I'm going to go to the end and take off, and you guys are just going to leave me to it. So,
No, we're not. No, you're not. This is private land, really.
so just so you know, you shouldn't lie to the police.
But we're telling you, you're
know.
not allowed to take photos.
They're coming.
Who are?
Police.
Yeah, but you lied to them, so they might come a bit quicker.
No, we're not lying to them.
You said I hadn't left when you asked me to leave.
I've not said you're not left.
You told them
I've
to
just
say
said
that.
to you just said that I'm not leaving, and I said, well, you are leaving. I never said
I looked
that.
at the reviews for this place before
It's
I came.
good, but like he's saying, it's common sense. It's phone up.
And
Then we'd
it's a
let you.
lovely place. What's the problem with a couple of images?
There isn't. The point being, you need to arrange it with us so you're not disturbing guests.
All right,
and I don't
I
care
won't
whether
disturb any guests.
No, I don't care what you're saying about you're not disturbing. You don't know that you're going to disturb
I know
guests.
I won't disturb the
No,
guests. I do.
You don't
So
know that.
It's going to be far away.
No, you're not listening. I've got a function to run. Are you okay with this for a
Yeah,
minute?
fine.
I'll
Yeah,
come
yeah,
back.
yeah.
So I can wait here for the police.
Yeah, then the police will tell you to leave, and then you can't.
Or no, I mean I can wait here with you with the police if you want that, or I can head to the end of the drive and I can take the drone off.
No, you have to stay here because. He's getting the police now. We are busy at a hotel. We can't stand around with you, but that's why we're saying.
Didn't look very busy.
We are busy, very busy. We've got an exclusive wedding coming in.
Yeah, today?
So, no, tomorrow.
Okay.
So what we're saying is, just leave the premises.
Right.
Make an arrangement.
But you just said you want me to stay here for the police. So
Look,
what do you want?
If you want to deal with the police, then that's fair enough.
I don't mind.
I can't stand here with you because I've got business.
Have you broken the law?
What?
Standing there doing nothing.
I work here.
But
What
I'm
am I
doing the
breaking
same
the
as
law?
you.
Yeah, but
I've
what
not
I'm
broken the
saying
law.
is- yeah.
So what are the police going to do?
But you're not flying the drone. That's what we're
I
saying
am
to
flying
the
the
police.
drone.
You're not.
Do you want to see the drone?
No, I don't want to see anything. Look, it's nothing. Look,
All right.
nothing to do.
I'm going
with
to head
me.
to the end of the track then, and I'll get my flight done before the police come, just in case.
No, well, you can't. You've been told by a top manager that you cannot fly.
But he's a manager to you,
It doesn't
not to
matter.
me.
If you're not going to. You can't fly it.
Look, we're going around in circles. It's all that's happening.
Look, listen. I can't stand here talking. I'm a very busy person. So what we've turned around and said to you, you cannot fly the drone.
Yeah. All
And
right.
you're saying you're going to fly.
It's going up. It's
Right,
going
okay,
up.
that's fair enough. So when the police come
Yeah.
and we say to you, we've told you you can't fly the drone.
What law is it that you're thinking that I'm breaking?
Look, it's not for me to say that, is it? I work here.
You called the police.
I've not called him. He's called him.
Oh, so you're going to put the blame on him?
I'm not putting the blame on anybody. We work as a team, so we all take the blame.
It weren't just that a second ago.
Listen, look,
All right.
I can't afford to argue because I'm so busy, but you can't fly the drone. That's what we're saying.
It's going over, mate.
Okay.
All right. Do you want to come see where I'm taking off from, mate? And
No, mate, no.
no?
It's GPR, mate, that's why. You know?
Eh?
It's GPR, is it?
GDPR.
Yeah.
So how can I avoid that?
I don't know, mate.
What?
I'm not the manager. I don't know the actual policy, so I don't know what he said to you.
So it's my belief, though, that GDPR would only apply to you guys because you guys are in a company. I'm just doing it off my own back. It's like you taking pictures on your own phone.
But I can't take it anyway. I
Here.
can't just go
Yeah,
to
because
the room
here
and take a
you're
picture, mate.
you're working.
Yeah.
But for example, if you go to another hotel as a guest, you can take as many pictures as you like.
Yeah, but that's not about me, mate. That's about law, isn't it? Like, I didn't put the rule.
No,
Law put the rule.
it's
Like,
not.
the
It's
law,
not the
mate.
rules, mate. That's not the law. They're creating the
So
law.
you know about it?
I know enough to fly my drone over the building.
Because I used to work in hospitality for over 10 years, mate. That's what I know.
And what?
You can't do this. Like,
Maybe you're right then.
It's GDPR, you know.
Well, you must be right then. But, you know, I'm going to take the drone off today and take some lovely images. And I hope that when you guys, if you see the pictures, you'll think, wow, they are stunning, you know.
Man, I believe you do an amazing job.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that, but
Yeah.
it's just the GDPR, isn't it? Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. All right, anyway, I'll head out then. I'll fly my drone if we're not going to get anywhere. See you later, mate. Are you going to take a picture of me?
Yeah, I'm not gonna take picture. Look, I just put on online and I'm gonna show you.
Okay.
Okay.
You guys have asked me to leave. I'm in the process of getting out. But so just so you know, that's why I'll talk to you quick. But
Yeah,
I'm
man.
leaving.
Man, listen, look. I just put it online. Like,
Yeah.
as you can see here,
Yeah.
like it explains everything here as well.
What does that explain?
Come on, you
I'm
can
not
read
very
it.
good with English, mate.
You're not good at English?
No, second language.
No, it's not, mate.
It is
This is
second
my
language.
second language, but I can
Yeah.
tell this is not your second language.
I don't know. I wouldn't judge you, so don't judge me.
Yeah, I'm not judging you, man.
No,
Listen,
I'm not trying.
I have a massive respect what you're doing, okay? It's a lovely thing that you're doing. I wish I had this skill that I can do the same thing, okay? But it's just that I don't want you to have a trouble, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, okay. So,
You know what I'm trying to say here?
I fully understand what you're saying.
Because you can
but
actually have trouble with this, man. Like, don't make this yourself. you know?
I am here to. If this happens, it happens. You know, I don't get bullied around me. Yeah, and
No, you don't get bullied, man.
You see,
I'm not bullying you.
Not you,
I'm
mate.
checking with you, mate.
But when people call the police on me and I've not broken the law,
Mate,
Have-
if you
just
do
look,
that,
what
then
law have I broken?
You're not breaking
Exactly.
the law at the
So
minute,
why have they
but
called the
if-
police?
If you do this, then it will.
but why have they called the police?
I don't think they called the police. Firstly, they were speaking with the management. Okay.
All right.
But
Well,
as,
that's fine. You're right, mate.
but as soon as you do that, obviously they are allowed to call the police, and it is on.
Do you want me to show you the law?
Mate, come on, show me.
Yeah. I think you're very kind, so that's why I've got this energy with you. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't want to help this place out. Yeah, because they're cool. They're going to call the police. I mean, they've said they are. They've lied. They said they're going to lie to the police. That is enough for me to think. Do you know what? Boop. So you're nice, yeah, and I'm not going to say you're not nice, but I'm not going to help the place out. Okay, the drone's going to go over. I'm taking pictures of the building. If any of the guests want to take pictures, they can take pictures.
Man, they can't take pictures, innit?
If you stop the guests from taking pictures, they ain't going to come back here. Yeah?
No, I got what you mean. I'm not saying that. You're telling me guests can come here and take picture with the hotel, yeah?
100%.
Okay, I got you mean. But what you do with the drone, take like videos, pictures,
Yeah.
okay? So it can catch something maybe in the hotel, around the hotel.
Oh, I get what you're saying.
Different guests, different, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but the thing
Like
is,
while I'm walking there, then maybe you'll take my video and then it'll be online somewhere, you know what I mean?
The thing is,
it's just not
it's
allowed,
like-
mate, you know?
if you were stood outside of a playground, yeah,
Yeah.
with your phone out in your hand,
Okay, mate.
yeah, is it okay for me to come and stop you because you could be taking pictures of the children, or you could be taking pictures of
Oh.
the people? Let's say.
Yeah,
anything.
listen.
Is that okay?
Yeah, listen, that's not okay. If
No.
I go to the park,
I'm not going to take
kids-
pictures of the
kids-
spa.
kids
I'm
area.
not going to take pictures through the windows.
Yeah, I
Promise
know,
you, mate.
I know, mate. I mean, well, mate,
And if I did, it'd
don't give the
be
proofs to
illegal.
me.
That would make it illegal, yeah. But it's not illegal for me to take pictures of this building.
mate.
What do you want me to say?
Yeah, I don't.
You want me to say, "Oh, I'm sorry, I won't fly the drone"?
I don't want you to say anything, mate. I'm just trying to be kind to you.
You're being very kind, mate.
Yeah.
I'm sorry if I come across it not that way.
No worries,
but-
mate. Like,
I have to take the drone off today. I've travelled here. I've wasted my fuel to come here. I can't come here and have 3 people tell me no. You know. Do you get
mate,
what I mean?
I'm just trying to be nice because I don't want you to have a problem. Like, that's it. I have respect to your what you're doing. Okay.
Yeah.
I can't use that drone. I don't know how to use it.
I would get one, mate. Look, you see this brand here? DJI.
I heard about
3
DJI
letters.
before. Yeah.
Get one. Yeah.
Thanks, mate.
Make sure you've got something like this. Look. Look. You see here?
Yeah.
That number.
Yeah, man.
You get one of them called an operator's ID, and you stick it on, and then the drone is registered to you, and you can take off then.
All right, I got you, mate.
But you know, if I'm gonna leave now because you guys don't want me here. But yeah, I'm gonna take the drone off at the end of the track. Okay.
man, I don't know. I don't know what to say.
All right.
So,
All right. Okay. Thank you, mate.
see you later, man. No
See you later, mate. Have a lovely one, mate. You've been lovely. You're right, mate. Does this one go out to the end of the track?
Follow
Follow it. Thank you. What a roller coaster. That guy at the end, he was lovely. Oh, so this must be their staff area where they make tea and things.
You can't go in there, mate.
I'm not going to go in. I'm just looking.
I don't care.
Hey?
You leave.
All right, no problem. No problem. I was just having a look. I was just having.
There's people's personal stuff in there.
All right, no problem, mate. It just looks like.
Just leave.
Yeah, no problem. I think this guy's coming to talk to me. Are you coming to talk to me? Yeah. Sorry. What can you do for me? So I'm gonna fly. No, I'm going out now. I've been asked to leave, so I'm heading out.
Yeah.
I want to fly my drone and just take some pictures of the building. I'm not gonna.
No, you can't.
I'm not
sorry.
gonna. No, trust. I think you're the top boss here, yeah.
Yeah, but
So no, trust me, mate. Just listen here, please. I'm not gonna take pictures of the guests. I'm not. You're not.
No, that's fine,
They're
but-
not gonna hear it.
No, that's fine.
They're not gonna
but
see
but
it.
I will explain to you the reasons why.
Go on.
Okay? It's privacy.
Yeah.
You cannot be recording people.
Yeah, but
We have
there's
people.
there's
No,
issues-
listen.
Go on.
Listen.
Go on.
All right? We've got people around. We've got people sitting in the courtyard. We've got people sitting in the spa. We've got people, events going on. GDPR. We cannot disclose faces of people with video. Yeah? So, you are not authorized to record anything in this private
Okay,
space.
I've heard you out. Do you want to hear me out? Are you finished?
Listen.
You're not finished.
And what were you doing checking in the staff room? Why are you checking in this private area? What was giving
Why are
you...
you standing there? You know what I mean?
Excuse me?
I decided to have a look in there because I've got free will.
What do you mean free will?
So basically, let's say I say, do you know what? I'm going to look over there. I've looked over there. If I want to look there, I look there.
It's private.
That's not how it works. You don't leave a door open if you don't want people. You don't want guests to have a look in. I'm a guest here, mate.
You're a guest. You're just staying with us.
I'm a guest here.
Are you staying with us?
I don't have a hotel room, but I'm a guest here.
Where-
Do you understand
how
what a guest
are you
is?
a guest? Are you a paying
Right,
customer?
I heard you out.
This is a private
Right,
land.
I heard you out. Just hear me out.
All right,
okay?
so
I
get
am.
out from the state right now.
I am not
okay?
going
And I'm
to-
going to call the police if you don't leave.
I am
the
not going
premises.
to-
Just
I'm not going
get
to.
out.
I'm not going to film the
Listen,
spa.
just get out.
I heard you out. How rude are you to not listen
No,
to me out?
You are. We all talking to you. Just get out, please. All right.
Just calm
get
down,
out.
mate. Calm down, yeah?
Just get out.
Just calm down, yeah? It's
Okay, just
not very
disappear.
professional, yeah?
Just disappear. Yeah.
The drone's going over 1,000%. 100,000%. What, GDPR? GDPR,
I
you can't
don't-
record me. GDPR, you can't record me.
Tell me.
You can't record me.
Okay.
GDPR. That's what you guys say. See what I mean? Anybody can record. Yeah?
Just get out. Get out. Yeah?
The drone is going over. 100,000%, okay? Hey? Get what? Get what? Get what? I can't hear you. Get back to work, mate. Go on, back to work. What a craziness that was. And I believe it's all a threatening bluff. That is a threatening bluff if I've ever seen it. Do you know, they're doing everything they can to stop me, but, you know, I believe they're going to leave me to take this drone off. Well, I always speak too soon. So let's cross our fingers that this drone does not get destroyed. But that guy was an aggressive freak. What the hell? He started off all nice and I heard him out. I thought, you know what? He's going to hear me out. And you know, how rude. How rude. I think they're using some special walkie-talkies because I've not picked them up once. So let's get this drone in the sky. What are they playing at? They want to charge £1,000 to stay in each of them, but you're not even allowed to take a picture. How ridiculous is that, eh? Oh, what a crazy world we live in. No pictures. So we're going to stand over here. Look at that. Beautiful line of sight. We're just going to head down a little bit. Oh, and we've got this. That is our spot to take off from. Let's see what we can see from here then. Okay, everybody, I've got drone assist up here. And as you can see, Rushden, we've got a transit by the red arrows on the 28th. So tomorrow at 2:35. That was not there about an hour ago. But you see how quickly things can change. It's why you always need to check drone assist. But yeah, we're all good to take off. Glad that we're not here tomorrow, or else we would have been, our flight would have been ruined. Anyway, let's get this drone in the sky. So there is actually some horses over there. And there you can see the 2 horses. I'm not going to get too close because they are not what we're here to film today. So let's go see what this place has to offer then, shall we? So the drone shots are going to be a little bit, I don't know what they're worried about. I can't take images through the windows from here. But it's looking like we're going to have a good line of sight because I can still see the drone up there. See how far we can go. About there, look. Wow, we can see loads of it. Beautiful. So hello, mate. Just 2 seconds, mate. Let me land the drone. Bloody hell. Hit the bloody tree. That's what happened.
Is that going to knacker it?
It might have done, but that's what happens when you fly a drone. I don't want to stop the traffic.
Is it knackered it?
No, it doesn't look like, well,
Oh dear.
it's embarrassing that happened in front of you guys, really. But
The trade, mate, has the trade.
it's what happens,
No
yeah.
worries. Are the guys spoken to? Yeah.
They have. Why are you guys here? What for? Because they did actually mention they were going to lie to you guys when I was down there, saying that I was refusing to leave.
Okay.
I don't know if they said that to you, because I did say I wouldn't lie to the police.
No, that's fine. I've not been made aware of that.
Yeah.
Obviously, you're not on their property when I've arrived.
No,
You've
no.
come over here because I've asked. I've
Yeah,
just
yeah.
spoken
And
to you.
you've caused this.
I didn't tell you to land
No,
it.
do you know,
no issues.
this is, I think this is the gods telling me it's time to get a new one. The camera quality is not quite there with that one.
Right, fair enough. What are you just? What are you doing it for?
Just for a YouTube video.
Just
yeah.
YouTube. Okay.
Yeah, I'm just doing a YouTube video here.
I've got no issues. Obviously, it's their private property. Obviously, they don't cover the airspace. They don't control the airspace. So as long as you're doing it, if they've asked you to leave their grounds and you're doing it off their grounds,
Yeah.
I've got no issues with it. I'll go down and I'll talk to them.
Yeah.
And I'll just let them know that there's nothing. But obviously,
You know,
if you're
I would have
fine-
let them know, but they were very rude about the whole ordeal, and they got to oh, we're going to call the police on you.
where were you when they were talking to
I was
you?
down there in the reception area, but yeah, I can't believe that. It's a new drone for me. There's new laws coming out at 2026, so I'm kind of trying to hold off until they come out.
Is it to do with the weight and so forth?
Yeah,
About them
yeah. It actually should mean that we can have a better drone now, so we'll be able to a heavier drone up to I think it's up to 999 grams, so that's 250, so four times that. And we should be able to.
How much does one of them cost you?
That was only £300. So
Only?
yeah, well, they're normally about £1,000. Yeah, but the thing was, my last one was
falling out of the bloody sky.
yeah, my last one was destroyed by another woman. It was just that.
What did you do?
that
Catch that tree?
it just touched the corner of it. Yeah, as I come down, I don't know how
You just throw it off centre, did it?
it just touched the leaf and it just there you go. But
Okay.
yeah, it's part of what happens.
I don't know if you've got another one or whether you'll.
No, that won't be flying again today.
No.
But you know, let's just say, for example, it came down on the building. I'm fully insured. You know, there's things in place.
Okay.
All the way down the line, you know. But
I mean, you see it. People, places like this and other places and so forth. I mean, I don't know in this place. There must be a reason, there might be a reason as to why they're not overly happy with
I was
flying
told
the
to come in
drones
by a
and so forth.
viewer of my YouTube channel, and they said that this place been quite rude to them, and the reviews will back up that it happens lots of times. So I've come here just to
somebody
kind
else
of
flying the drone.
no, just a guest actually,
Oh, okay.
just a guest, but they just felt that the staff were quite rude. So I've just come just to see, and you know, I've experienced it for myself. So
Okay. I'll go down and I'll talk to them. Obviously, if you're off the property and you're flying a drone, then there's nothing.
I'm just so happy you didn't come on blue lights, mate.
Oh God, no.
I've been assaulted many times doing this, and I've called the police myself, and you know, they don't show up. And you think that's a lie, but
mean,
you know, that's why I record what I do.
When I got the call, I was travelling up that road towards
Yeah.
Rothwell. I don't know if you're local with the area. Travelling up the road towards Rothwell.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'll go and speak to them anyways. Like I say, I'm
Well.
sure you left the property as soon as they asked you. Is that right?
Slowly, but yeah, I did. Yeah, but
Yeah.
yeah, it's a civil matter anyway, isn't it? The trespass.
Well, it is, but it's also a licensed premise, so they can request police to come and assist you. in
Obviously, but
removing
I
it,
did. I leave straight away.
That's fine.
But what I mean by it is I didn't sprint out the door.
Oh,
I walked at my own pace out
Yeah,
the door.
okay.
And also as I walked out, I glanced in a door frame where it was like an office, and they started going mad again. I just thought, I'm just having a look in, and as soon as they said stop, I stopped, and it was like they were trying to pull me for something again.
Well, they
you know?
can. The thing is, with things like that, and obviously they see the cameras, they don't know whether they're on. There's if you're looking into private spaces where offices are and things like that, there is potential. For
The door was
breaches.
wide open in a public area.
So they can perhaps do a little bit better,
Yeah.
but obviously they're concerned about
Oh,
potential
yeah.
breaches of data protection.
Can I
and all
shake your
that
hand,
jazz,
mate?
yeah.
I have been holding this controller. I'm not too bad, am I? Am I bad?
What,
Sweaty.
No, you're fine, mate. You're fine.
Go on. Your name, mate?
James.
James. Nice to meet you, mate. I'm H,
James.
yeah? Adam. Nice one, Adam, yeah? Shake your hand, mate. So,
No issues. So,
been
do you live local, do you, mate?
local as in... Why
I don't
you
know.
asking?
Have you got a car parked or anything?
No, I'm from the area. From close by.
All right, then. No
Yeah.
worries. I'll go in and I'll speak to them.
Yeah, let them know. The drone
won't be
clipped
back
a
up
tree,
today.
so it's not going back up. But I did manage to get some nice images. Thank you, mate. Go jump in the shade. It's too hot in this sun. You got air conditioning in there?
Yeah.
Is it on?
Yeah, but it's no good because the window's been wide open.
All right, thank you, mate. So they call the police on us. How crazy is that? Oh, so I'm gonna pull up the comment now of and we crashed the drone. Those trees up there. Oh my goodness. Before I was even looking at the drone as it was coming down. The tree it looked like it was above the tree. Oh, how embarrassing. But look, as I said to the copper, it happens, yeah? It's not the first time I've crashed a drone. It won't be the last. And I can't believe it. Another drone destroyed. Oh, no. To be honest, this one is much stronger than my... Oh, no. No, that's done. But I had a Mini 3 before, and this one appeared a bit stronger. But no, she's finished. No more filming today. But at least it wasn't somebody who broke it. But please tell me, you heard when I foreshadowed this. I said this drone was going to break. And look at it, it's broken. All right, everybody, let me know. Is it time for a Mini 4? Or do I cheap out again? The new legislation's going to come out. And my drone is going to be useless because everyone's going to get... I think it's going to be a Mavic, maybe. I don't know what they're going to get. But, you know, I don't know what to do. I will think on this for a while. Hopefully, it's on offer. But anyway, let's get to the comment here that brought us here. So, Riley... I'm not going to say your last name for obvious reasons, but Riley, you know who you are, mate. I'm going to put your email on the screen now, what parts I can. But he says, good evening, H. Sorry if you've already done this location, but this place has exceptionally bad reviews regarding rude staff. Well, I think we met them. The actual building and grounds are quite stunning. They really are stunning. So it would be a great video, and I've got to agree with you. What a great video. It was gorgeous. Do you know, maybe we're going to have to come back here one day. We was restricted by the line of sight anyway, so, do you know, some people are going to be hurt that the drone shots are not what they would expect. But I couldn't get any closer anyway. So that's what you see. Their paranoia was not worth it. And I told them over and over again, I'm not filming the guests. But look what happened. Drone destroyed, police called. Thanks to this place, I'm going to say. So, you know, if we didn't have the distraction of the police coming, this would not have crashed. Anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it. And I'll see you in the next one.